Hello guys and welcome. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. Today we're going to begin a little series where I'm going to try to play as every major nation in Hearts of Iron 2, Armageddon obviously. And I think it would fit to begin as a France, I assume, because France was really humiliated. We could play as a Germany probably, too, as a thing, but there's a problem with the Germans that basically everyone plays as Germany, and I don't feel like it would be too much interesting. Obviously, at the end of the day, I just hope I'll be able to play each of the nations shown on the screen. Here, obviously we're gonna begin as France today. So, we'll see. I don't know how much we're gonna last as a France. I'm definitely not a Hearts of Iron 2 expert or by any means professional gamer in this game. I have a slight knowledge of the game, but I would definitely not call myself too good of a player. So I think we should begin. So once we're gonna get into the menu, I think we're gonna have a little deeper talk as a France, because in World War II really just was humiliated quite quickly, and I just hope that actually we're gonna last longer. And obviously in my head I'm already thinking about the strategies. By the way, that we're waiting here, if you will like this video, or if you will find this series interesting, you can show that by liking the video, writing a comment, maybe even subscribing to our channel. That would really raise my mood. So yeah, I think we're about to be ready. There we go. So, as the France, the first thing that I guess we need to realize is that we don't have a lot of IC. We do have 57 IC. Sorry, I'm just gonna swap to the political map mode. We don't have a lot of divisions too, so that's also quite a big of an issue. So I guess we're gonna just begin by sending everyone to Paris, I think. Then we're gonna have to talk a little bit more. I'm just gonna send everyone. So France does not begin with a lot of divisions, and some of them are stuck here in Africa. Not really stuck, but I think I'm gonna leave them in Africa, so they can actually fight the Italians. I'm gonna maybe even send a little bit more divisions out there. France does have more places in the world though that they have divisions in. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, I missed another one. So I'm thinking about deleting the cavalry, to be fair, because I don't think it's gonna be too much of useful. These two divisions, I think I'm just gonna delete them, to be fair. There's no way I'm gonna bring them back home, and I don't feel like there should be any need for that. Let's begin with the technology. So basically, it seems that we do have 5 slots, which is maximum in this game, and that is good. So let's begin obviously with the you already have the basic machine tools. This is quite useful. But you have basic research already done, so you can do agrochemistry, I guess, and we could start. We don't have a we don't have a good research team, so it would be a little bit too early to begin machine tool, I would assume. I don't know. Well, let's just do agrochemistry. I guess I could have picked. Yeah, I should have picked a better company for that. Shouldn't I? That was my That was my bad. Yeah, here comes the knowledge of this game. Yeah, so we don't have early artillery. I think it's going to be useful, but again, I'm really not sure. Should I use this? Let's have a check actually in the production for that, Mar. What does anti-tank add? That's 2 hard attack. Artillery, meanwhile, adds 1 hard attack, but it does add 4 soft attack. Supply consumption does 0.1 for the anti-tank. I'm not quite sure. Well, that's 2 defense instruments. Probably artillery would be better than anti-tank in a long term, I would assume. But I'm really not certain about this. I think I'm just gonna research artillery anyways. But I gotta think about this, guys. If you know what would be better for me, write that down in the comments because that would be really useful. I must admit, I have no idea. Anyways, air doctrine. I think that's a bit too early to research anything here. We could try to research interceptors, but that's the thing. We don't have a lot of aircraft, and I don't think we'll be able to build a lot. We could try to. Again, I don't have a lot of possibilities, I guess. And doctrines, as you can see, they're already researched up. Like the next one is coming at 1940, which does actually reduce the anti-tank cost, which is quite interesting. But okay, I think that what we should do is research cavalry. At least to get to have. Well, we already have. Though I really would love to use only motorized and not even use the cavalry, because cavalry is not so useful. The thing is that I really don't know. We still have to research semi-motorized cavalry to have motorized division, as I can see. So I guess we're gonna have to leave it. Okay, we can research the supplied route. And I can assume we're gonna research this before? But again, I'm really not certain because I don't want to begin a year earlier that we don't have a good team for that. So yeah, okay. Let's see how many air wings do we have. We do have quite a good navy though. If you would look at it, we do have a comparable navy which can put up a fight indeed, which is a good thing. Yeah, so I think we're gonna be using that to fight Italy. We could try to use Germany, obviously against Germany too. I think we're just gonna delete the ship now. The issue is that we need a lot of consumer goods. I'm still gonna lose money for some reason. I haven't thought about this. Research costs. Oh, okay, well. We're gonna have to deal with that later, I suppose. No reinforcements, forget about that. We're gonna have to give something to upgrade. And yet, we run out of IC totally. We're gonna need to build a lot of infantry. There's simply no way we cannot build. So infantry is on its way. We could increase maybe our PC a tiny bit so we can actually research. Yeah, so the lastly, diplomacy, I think, before we're gonna pause this. And ministers seem to be okay. looks fine. Maybe consumer goods would be better. But I'm not sure about us. Well, definitely gonna pick this because it gives us more AC. More AC just is important. Supply consumption, no question. Supply consumption is, obviously manpower growth. We gonna need a lot of manpower for this, so we better get ready for this. I would go for Hawk Lobby because it just simply decreases the production time. Production time is a pain. So let's just set to the fastest one, I suppose. So we're deploying our army, and we're gonna check our army a bit later, I guess. Yeah, let's begin the game. So there are some trades coming in. I guess we're just gonna accept them all. I mean, it's the beginning of the game, so there we go. There are the divisions. So okay, well, let's look at this. What do we have? Okay, so we do have one HQ, 2 tank divisions, 3 cavalry, and tons of infantry. That's workable with. I do want to delete cavalry, I think. But should I? Maybe it's better. It would be just better to send them to Africa because I don't really have the good use for them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna send them to Africa. To be fair, it should be totally fine. I mean, they don't really have a good use. They're gonna upgrade to the semi-motorized cavalry, which is just half decent. It's okay. But like, the thing is that I don't have a good use for them at all. So I'm not gonna worry about them. That's that. Now let's check the cavalry that we got. Not the cavalry. So we got 3 mountaineers. 3 mountaineers, obviously, they are going to go to Italy, no questions. But we're gonna need way more mountaineers than 3. Like 3 divisions, that's nothing. Be honest with myself. I know we have 31 divisions that are kind of combat ready. Some of them have AC, some of them have anti-tanks. This is difficult because you see, I would love to have a division composition that maybe has only the artillery, but it's going to be difficult, and some anti-tank against Germany is going to be extremely useful. I think what I'm going to try to do is actually build half of divisions with the artillery and half of divisions with anti-tank, if that's possible. Because I'm really not certain. Germans have they can build a lot of tanks, and I'm really scared about that. Would be able the only artillery hold up? Obviously, artillery would be amazing for the infantry engagements, but yeah, I'm really scared about. So we're just gonna delete. It's going to recover some of the manpower. It's not going to be crazy amounts, but it's going to be something. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Descent is 4%. I think it's okay. It's going to be removed soon. Anyways, so that's that. Yeah. So I guess we're just now going to wait a lot until the war happens or some event happens. We don't know. We don't have a lot of we don't have money at all. I don't usually actually. That's the thing. I don't usually care about trades that much. So I think I'm just gonna leave the trade to the AI I'm not the expert for myself as an AI. For a trade, sorry. I never was the expert of the trade. I never was the expert of this game into places, and one of them is intelligence and the other one is trade. But because we don't have money, we cannot really even do some intelligence that we were talking about. Obviously, the problem is that our research is probably struggling right now, and it's okay. There we go. The belligerent directions of Germany. So it's probably the Rhineland. We're gonna get some manpower, and it's going to be some more IC. So how much we're gonna get more? We're gonna actually have 67, which is half decent, I think. Now we're gonna get daily money. Oh, from that. Oh god, thanks. Thanks, Germany. You're doing well. The thing is, we could probably start building brigade attachments, which isn't the best thing ever, but let's begin with 10 maybe. Should be okay. It's upgrading, it's going to upgrade very slowly though. Yeah, I don't really see opportunity there. How much peacetime effect? As you can see, minus 40%. So we're losing 40% of our IC every day basically, or we're just running 60% of IC, which is a horrendous amount. Like, I don't know how would I be able to play with minus 40%, and that's the problem with the front. You just cannot build. Like, Germany, when it takes the Rhineland, and you can take the Rhineland practically instantly, you're gonna get like 150 or 160 IC. There's a France, you begin with 67, which is horrendous. It's definitely not enough. I think we're gonna have to research, though we don't have a good team. But we just gotta. Even though it's not gonna give us a lot of IC, but it's something. It's something, and there we go. Something else is researched. What's that? What was that? What's that? Artillery? That was artillery. Okay, let's think what we could research now, actually. This is a little bit of a question. I don't really want to invest in Navy because we just don't have IC for that. The thing is, we cannot really build planes, so we could maybe upgrade what we have. I think we do have some interceptors, so I'm just gonna do that, but reality, ooh, they gave us semi-motorized. Oh, this is great. This is actually great. Like, straightforward, you're just getting a semi-motorized infantry, semi-motorized cavalry. That's sick. Italy annexed Ethiopia. Only took them until the end of April. In an ideal world, you would be able to finish that before March, but obviously it's AI, so they're not gonna do it the ideal way. They will never do the ideal way. So, the first anti-tank battalion is researched. Just throw them anywhere, really. The thing is, I want to build a lot. So, okay, so this has, so we do have quite a lot of infantry here. I feel like 7 divisions, 10 divisions, that's too much. Isn't it that too much? You know, Italy will never be able to get that. Like, I think what we should do is actually bring... I think it doesn't even need a HQ. I think we're just gonna bring the troops back. We're gonna bring those troops back, and we're gonna just yeah, we're just gonna have at least some beginning, I suppose. We can just launch them to oh, we cannot. Okay, well, get back to Marseille then. Doesn't freaking matter to that much. So we're trying to build as much as infantry as we can. Oh, law policy attacked by the opposition. So we could ride out the storm, which would increase our descent, or we could revise the policy, -5 descent. This is difficult. What do we want to do? We could go to... I think it's just the best option. That just actually just gets rid of any IC problems that we ever thought that we may have. I mean, I guess it's okay. Like, again, I don't really have an idea for this one. Yeah, but that's that. So now technology. As you can see, we're getting upgrades. They're not fast. Oh my god, there's so many pop-ups in this game. It's ideal. But how much manpower we're getting? 0.83. That's perfect, actually. Any democratic country must hold elections to allow the population. In fact, it's a bit cursed with France because historically France was horrible with elections. Into what period they had like elections every few months or so. So we could elect left and right or keep current government. The problem is that it will change ministers. I think I want to keep current, but so it would move towards democratic, but it will move 10 towards. I'm really not sure. And we cannot like check. The thing is, we cannot really check. So it will move 10 towards democratic. So no matter what, you won't be able to like get any democratic stuff out of the France, I suppose. It's just impossible because it's just gonna bring you back by 10 steps, like by the whole. I feel like we should just keep current government. Really, there's no real need to change them. Change the minister so far, so I think we're gonna be fine. I think we should research maybe escorts just in case because we have a few tag bombers and I don't want to lose them. Yeah, but everything else I really do not have an idea like which way should we head. Should we go for something or shouldn't? I don't know. Like I'm really confused now to play as a France. But I hope it's gonna be better. That's good. I hope it's just gonna be good. Yeah, so I think that we have set it up. We're getting in. I think I'm gonna stop here. So the first half of year has passed in the game. It's July 1st, 1936. And yeah, I hope I'm just gonna see you in the following episode. So far, I will say bye to you. Keep yourself safe, guys.